Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to film a first impression on the Lime Crime Venus XL eyeshadow palette. Now this isn't a new palette by any means. I think it's one of their newer, but it's definitely not new on the market. I, however, recently picked it up at IMATS and I just wanted to try it out. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say, I know there's controversy surrounding Lime Crime. I'm not like a Lime Crime fan. I have a couple of their liquid lipsticks. This is my third Lime Crime product. I never really dug into the controversy. I don't really know what the issues were. I think it was something about the owner stealing people's money on their website. I don't remember. From my understanding, I believe that was in the past and things have been sorted. I might be totally wrong. There might be still problems. I don't know. I haven't purchased off their website before, so I haven't experienced any issues myself, but I bought this palette because I love the colors and I just want to try it out. It's just makeup. It's just an eyeshadow palette to me. And yeah, I just want to clear the air. So I think that's all I have to say, so let's just get into it. All right, I've zoomed you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. I also just want to apologize for my hair because I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I tried to do curls with a flat iron and I suck. So this is the palette right here. I've never seen such beautiful packaging on a palette, I think. I think this is one of the nicest looking palettes I've ever seen in my life. That's why I was drawn to it. And then I saw the colors on the inside and fam, check this out. Look at these colors. I haven't seen anyone talk about this. It might be because of the controversy, I don't know. But I love the color scheme so much. Now let's get into some prices on this palette. It retails for $56, but right now it's on sale for $42, and I believe that's American pricing. I'm looking through their swatches, and for some reason, they only swatch on light skin. I don't know why that is. I don't know why they don't have multiple skin tones there, like how Sephora has like 3 different skin tones. I don't know why it's all on a white person. That's kind of annoying. That's all I have to say. Apparently it's cruelty-free and vegan, so that's nice. Yeah, that's about all the information I have. I don't really have much else to say about this. I'm just gonna kind of go in, I'll show you what colors I'm using, and I'm just gonna create a nice simple look with it. So I'm gonna start by priming my eyes, and for my eye primer, I'm gonna use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just taking it on a little BH Cosmetics like concealer brush. This is what I like to use. So there isn't a color in here that's close to my skin tone, so I'm just going to set my eyes with this white color here, and this is the color Blank Canvas. I'm just going to sweep this all over my eyes and set my eye primer. To start this look off, I'm going to go into the color right here. It's a really pretty light pink, and this is called Scallop. And I'm just going to put this in my crease and blend it upwards. Already, the shadows feel really soft, so that's good. Ooh, that blended out nicely. I'm gonna use a little bit more. And I'm blending it pretty far out up towards my eyebrow just because I want a lot of room to work here with these colors. So far, the shades I've used haven't produced a lot of fallout. I know this is only the first color, but I love it. This color is just a really pretty light pink, and it just blended really nicely and it felt really buttery and smooth. So far, so good. Next, I'm gonna go into my crease a little bit lower down, and I'm going to go into this color right here called Flora. It's a really pretty like hot coral, and I'm just gonna put this in my crease. I think it'll look nice. I was a little bit worried that the colors would be similar to like Modern Renaissance or something, which I know is an old palette, but it's one that I still do use pretty often and that I love in my collection. And I just don't want doubles of the same palettes, like the same color schemes, because what's the point? I say as I have like 50 neutral palettes. It's fine, it's fine. I like to stay within my same like ranges of colors that I like, but I like different ranges of colors, if that makes sense. Like I love pinks and purples, but I don't want my palettes to look the exact same. Well, that's a really pretty color. It blended into the other one nicely. I'm going to go back in with the first pink color I use and just blend out the edges, just so I still get that gradient, because sometimes that can be lost a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cut crease, and I think I'm going to incorporate some glitter, some like loose glitter into this look, just because the metallic colors in this palette aren't super like sparkly and glittery, and I want this look to be sparkly and glittery. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut out my crease using the Tarte Shape Tape like I usually do, and I'm going to use one of the colors from the palette all over my lid, but I'm also going to go into the Stila glitter. This is a new one that I haven't tried yet. It's in the color Perlina, so I want to give this a go, and I think it'll go nice with the look. Alright, so it only took me 21 million years to cut my crease out. I'm going to put this color here called Fresca all over my lid. It's like a purpley lavender, but it's got gold specks in it. I'm just going to take this on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to dampen my brush with MAC Fix Plus. It's weird because this is more of like a matte shade, but then it has sparkle in it. There's no real like metallics in this palette. Like there's some that's a little bit more metallic, but they're all mostly mattes. So I like the color a lot, but this look isn't looking exactly how I thought it would be. It looks a little bit patchy in here. It like picked up there darker, and then in the middle it's a little bit lighter. But in person it doesn't look as patchy as it does on camera. I'm not sure why that is. I'll pack a little bit on with my finger, but this is a matte shade, so we shouldn't have any issues. I don't really know what look I'm going for anymore. I had a vision in my head and then I just kind of ruined it, but that's fine. Everything's still looking really good and everything still blends really smoothly. I think this will come together a little bit more once I blend out the outer corner color, which is going to be like a more magenta purple, and then that'll really tie in the purple on the lid. I do really like how there's gold specks in this color though. I think it looks really unique. All right, this look is looking a little bit funky, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna blend out the outer corner. This color down here called Triumph. It's like a purpley magenta, but it's on the darker side, so I think it'll help blend out this purple on my lid a little bit better, and then I'll go over top the lid with a glitter. And I'm just gonna pack that on like right here and blend the two colors together so that there's no harsh lines. And I think I'm going to add a wing to this look as well because I think it'll help complete it. It's looking a lot different in person than it is on camera for some reason. I'm just looking at my monitor here to my left and it's like really, really patchy, but in person it's like smooth. So I don't really know what's going on. It might just be catching the light a little bit funny in here, but I think this color is nice because it's in between pink and purple. So it's a good blending color. I'm going to blend out the outer corner again with that first really light pink color just to keep the gradient going. All right, so now I'm going to go into the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitters, and this is in Perlina. And I'm gonna put this all over my lid. I hope this turns out, ooh, actually, I don't wanna do it because I don't want to ruin it, and I think it might ruin it. Okay, I take it back. Cut that part. It's fine. So I've decided not to put any glitter on my lid because I don't want to ruin this purple I have going on. What I am going to do though, however, I'm going to go into this color down here called Botticelli, I believe, and it's this one right here. And it's just a very dark plum. And I'm going to use this as a gradient between the purple on my lid to the magenta in the outer corner because it's being a little bit patchy. Only because that's what happens sometimes when you put colors over a concealer. They can like pick up a little bit darker in some places. It can happen if you don't set your lid after you prime them as well. So not gonna lie, I went from hating this to loving it real quick. I think it really helped by putting this darker plum color right here just to blend this out. It's not looking as patchy anymore, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to put on a wing liner off camera because I cannot film it for the life of me. All right, I am back. My eyes are lined, and now I'm going to go into the bottom lash line. So I'm pretty much just gonna mimic what I did on top. I'm gonna first start off with Scallop, then go into the color beside it called Flora. And then on the outer corner, I'm going to use Triumph. I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm not going to go into that plum color again. And I kind of want to smoke it out like pretty low, so I'm going to be a little bit messy with it. All right, so next I'm going to go into Flora, which was that hot coral color, and put this on the lower lash line as well. And finally, I'm going to go into Triumph here and focus this more on the outer corner. And I don't want to bring it in too close because I don't want to close off my eye. So just like on the very, very outer corner here. But that way it still has like a nice gradient on the bottom. And just to make sure all these colors are blended, I'm going to go back into Scallop one more time and blend them out again. All right, so the eyeshadow look is done. I'm going to put on my lashes, highlight my inner corner, and I'll be back for my final thoughts. All right, I'm back, and this is the finished look. So now it's time for my overall thoughts on this palette. I really like this palette so far. I've only created one look with it, obviously, but the look I created, I loved. The shadows are very, very easy to blend, and they're very pigmented, but also buildable. I don't think they're one of those palettes, like for instance, Subculture, that's too pigmented. The color story of this palette is beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. I think it's decently priced as well. It is a little bit expensive, but it's a big palette, and you get a lot of colors. I think that there's enough muted colors in here that you can definitely make it a daytime look as well, but they have enough dark colors that you can turn it into a smoky nighttime look. I just think there's a lot you can do with this palette, and if you really love pinks and purples, then I think you'll really like this. I don't think it's one of those palettes that is revolutionary that you have to go out and grab it right away, but if you've been eyeing it, you like the color story, you won't be disappointed with the formula. So guys, that is all I have for today's video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you want to see more of my videos. Don't forget to check out all my social media links as well. They're always linked down below. I'm just at Olive Amelia on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!